about this. Marketing people understand this, fitness people don't. Oreos, all right, next time you go to the market, Oreo cookies. 1910 was the very first Oreo cookie. 100, they're new. 100 years later, they improved. Now, the entire aisle, I mean, they're not even chocolate anymore, right? You can go through every single thing from goldfish to toothpaste, or 27 brands across toothpaste. It just gets on and on, new, improve, improving. Fitness is the same, the same, the same. And then they wonder why their classes are half empty, because your audience is inundated by this in the marketplace. And then they come to your studio and it's the same. And the instructors are smart. And sometimes owners don't respect that. And I do. And so when you have an instructor that uses 3-syllable words and they're brilliant and have this great music, reward them. Example, okay, back to cycling again, or you could use it with anything. If you rhythm rides, right? They don't want TVs, they don't want performance metrics. It's all about the experience. But what happens if you have some amazing instructor? I mean, if you're a good instructor, you can fill a class on a pogo stick, okay? It really doesn't matter. But if you're that good, so why not put invisible TVs in the mirror so that you could use metrics when the day comes? Or think about this. What if you're having a graduation party, a cancer event, or if you're having, again, a birthday celebration and you're at the studio, bachelorette party, divorce parties? Why not use those screens to show the footage? But we sure don't want to see them in a rhythm class because it's old school. I mean, we don't need technology in a rhythm class. Just like in yoga, you don't need TVs, right? So we hide things on the wall so that when that instructor does come to you, because if they don't come to you, they're going to go somewhere else. So if you have that studio, for example, we line the walls with structure so that support structure, if you wanted to add TRX, if you wanted to use aerial yoga, whatever, we've already planned ahead for the future. We put outlets in the ceiling. Maybe I want to have a snow machine, a bubble. I don't know. You know, it's just that creativity and consistency. Consistency is why most studios and gyms fail and why there's empty seats in any class or empty mats. Think about Starbucks, all right? Same latte in Dubai, Denver, Dallas. It doesn't matter. Nobody makes up a new latte because they saw it on YouTube. It's the same, but the creativity is in the location, the architectural design, the smile, but the same product. So in a studio, if you're giving out chilled towels and that's part of your brand, but you only do it once in a while, well, that's inconsistent. And the minute you start having contradiction, whether your vocabulary, the front desk, every single detail, from the way you greet a client, I ask potential studio owners all the time, like, what do you believe? Do you believe and everyone is the same? And they go, of course. Do you believe in inclusive? Of course. Well, then why do you put labels on Dr. John? What, is he special because he's a doctor? I don't know. Just tell me, ma'am, miss, sir, doctor. So you're going to label based on status, but you're inclusive. So we get into the head from the front desk. Again, are you inspirational, competitive, rebellious? If you're an inspirational studio or gym or whatever, when you walk in, the client sees this beautiful smile. You don't see clutter behind the desk. You don't see cables. You don't see their phone. You just see a smile. And if you're, think about it again, cycling, and a lot of our gyms now are adding actually boutiques in, which again, I did like, what, 20 years ago, and they're starting to get this now. But the point is, if you're passing out shoes from behind the reception desk, I need to know all this, not because I care. I don't care, but I need to know how to design this, right? I need to know how many pairs of size 10 shoes you're going to put behind the reception desk. So it doesn't matter what you believe, but my architect and I need to know that so we can accommodate for that. So if you're an inspirational studio, again, the shoes are behind. How are you doing? I hand something to you. If you're competitive, they're in cubbies. I booked bike 16. I have bag 16, whatever. I booked it online. I go to cubby 16. I'm in locker 16. It's a number. I see Dell. I see Apple. I know you're a technical person. If you're rebellious, badass with a good ass, you know what? Shoes are in benches. I don't care if you're transgender. I mean, like, just get a pair of shoes, class starts, versus getting back in line. Mother may have a bigger pair. Yes, you can. That's very simple, but that's just one of the hundreds and hundreds of points that we ask, what do you believe?